All right, what up, homie G's? Another day trading. Today the market was hot, and I traded PMCB was my main stock that I was trading today. We saw some nice action, over 100% gapper at the from the beginning to the high, which is currently 984. I thought we were going to see a squeeze past 10 because you can see if we pull up the chart here, it IPO'd last week and the high is at 10 bucks. And we got so close today at 10 bucks. I thought we were going to rip past 10, which we still might later in the day. Who knows? We might have some more opportunity on this, but I was able to capitalize on a lot of momentum on this stock. I traded a lot today. 362 orders. I definitely over traded today. It was mostly me just getting chopped around, but I had so much FOMO. Whoa. Here we go. I had so much FOMO just because I knew the market was hot because I woke up and VRPX was up 200%. Yesterday, I was trading around $5 and now it's over 30 bucks. And I was just blown away. I woke up and I pulled up the chart right when VRPX was at $39. I started FOMOing into that and it got chopped up. Thank God I was able to make most of that back, but I'll show you, I'll go through all the trades. I'm going to put an alert on this in case we see some more action. But yeah, today up 56.59, so that's about double my average green day. I've been trying to push my share size today, and it definitely paid off. I was patient and was able to manage my risk on setups that I wasn't really sure was going to work out, and I was able to sell some more and then add more risk as I saw some more confirmation, so that was good. I'm going to go through the trades today. So I started on VRPX. VRPX. I'm trying to make this as fast as possible. So I woke up and it was hit $39. Bought the first dip, 20 shares. 20 shares. And I sold at 535. Yes, that was actually a loss. Maybe a scratch trade, semi-loss on that. Didn't really get much action on that. I shouldn't have bought the first dip on a parabolic move because most of the time those fail, and because it was extended hours, we didn't get as much volatility as we do in during the market open. So yeah, didn't get. I was pretty much a scratch trade there. Sold off more. I was waiting for the dip. Started buying in here under 33. Yeah, under 33, and started selling pretty much another scratch trade, a small profit on that. And then I bought for this candle here because I thought that this was gonna break out and retest like 35 area. Didn't end up happening. Stopped out. Small loss. There's only 5 shares, which was good. Then down here, this is where at this point, actually I might have been down. I remember being down at least 15 bucks at this point. And so I went in 20 shares at 31.35. Average 31.35 and able to sell for about $1 profit, $1 share profit. So about 20 bucks on that. So I made most of that back. And I was about break even on the day. I didn't really make any profit until the open. And then here, I don't know why I sold this, but if I would have held this 10 shares, I would have made an easy 40 bucks, potentially 40 bucks. Even if I sold and waited for the VWAP breakout, I could have made 10 bucks, 15 bucks on that trade, a very small size. I don't know why I closed out that position. I don't really like trading extended hours just because they don't really the volatility isn't as much. SGOC might be ripping up here. Let's see what we got. Let's create some alerts just in case so I don't miss any potential moves. Market is super hot, so we might get some more momentum on a few of these stocks. VRPX. All right. So that didn't really work out. Then the open, I bought the kind of the red to green candle. 1048, sold for a 50-cent per share win. Great trade. However, I could have held much longer for a higher upside. I sold like up in here. I bought here. No, I bought here and sold there. Like there's nothing. I should have held. I don't know why I didn't held for a full red to green. What was I thinking? I think I was just being a scared little bitch there. But I could have made a really good profit on that. Okay, then we go to PMCB. Jesus Christ. Okay. PMCB, I remember getting shaken out here. Yeah, I got shaken out here. Scratch trade. FOMO'd into it in the 80s. Was able to capture $1, 10 cents a share on 50 shares. Here I FOMO'd in on the dip. Adding on the next dip. Adding again under 6. And was able to get out somewhat break even. Here I bought the, yeah, I remember this. This candle got bought up. I thought we were going to retest the highs. Ended up failing on this next candle. Stopped out for maybe a 15-cent loss. So at this point, I just remember being red, green, back to red, back to green. Just kind of hugging the plus $5, minus $5, plus $5 on the day, plus minus $5 on the day area. So I'm not going to focus too much on these trades. They were kind of... Oh, here was actually a good setup. If you could see this, I was looking at the falling wedge. If you can see this falling wedge, it was in a downtrend, downtrend, downtrend. This candle broke the low and then got bought up on, and this was on high volume, relatively high volume compared to the previous candle. And so I started my position here and was adding and adding and adding and was able to take a small profit here. I could have held longer and made more, but it just didn't work out that way. I was looking for kind of like a 1 candle or 2 candle surge to the VWAP, which we didn't end up getting, so I took a small win on that one. But you could see this falling wedge was a good setup. Here it got chopped around. Looks like I got chopped around some more. Then we got a huge green candle there. Didn't end up trading pre-market anymore. And here's when I went in, started trading the range in here, and I made a lot of my profit. I remember being up 20 bucks or so in this area, and missed this candle. And then I bought here. I forget what I was thinking. Oh, this is the halt. After the halt, I bought after the halt, after it held this level, and I was able to write it up for another 10 cents on 40 shares, which is good. Here I bought the dip, 811, and was able to capture another about 10 cents on 40 shares. Here I'm just scalping this range. I have no idea why I traded so much there. Then I pulled back and it got stuck in a halt here. I was buying at 750 because I thought it was like a panic sell-off. Then it opened and sold off more, so I wanted to kind of manage my risk, and I took a small loss there. Then I scalped this range again for some reason. I don't know why I do this, but I was looking for the rip through the high, and I had a feeling we were going to get here. We pulled back more, and I had a feeling this was going to be it here, but I started taking it off too soon, like I always do. And then I chased it up in here, added through 880, and then halted up, and then I took the rest off in the 9s, which ended up being a pretty good trade. That's where I made another bulk of my profit. I made about 30, 35 bucks on that, and that put me up 50 something bucks on the day. Here I chopped up. I thought this was going to keep going and rip past $10 because you can see the resistance on the daily at $10. I was buying this first dip and I was really anticipating. See, look, 100 shares there. I was in almost $1,000 position size. This one was over $1,000 position size, 140 shares. I thought I was going to rip past 10. I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to average down. But thank God I took my small profit or small loss on that, because maybe a couple months ago version of me, I would have been like, this has to go through 10. And so I'd have been buying the dip, and then here I probably would have got stopped out and I would have ruined months of gains. So I'm happy I'm able to cut my losses small and cut them quick, because it's so dangerous to be biased when you're trading. I was so convinced that this was going to go past $10, and it might go closer to the end of the day, but I was convinced. I thought this dip was going to get bought up and rip past $10, and didn't end up happening. But my bias could have made me become a bag holder down here, and that could have been disastrous. So I'm glad I took my loss, and I kept the gains that I made on it up 56, 59. I'm very happy with that. And then I had a few trades on SGOC. Here through the high, I bought, popped up. I started selling kind of early, like I always do. And I was able to take some off on the breakout. I think I added some more before the breakout, and then through 750. I only made a couple bucks on that. And then here I kind of FOMO'd in on this dip. I thought it was going to dip and keep going, but I lost maybe 12 cents a share on 10 shares there. So that was that. SGOC, I only made $2 on that. SNGX was another mover. I thought we were going to see some more continuation on this. It had a catalyst. Something about data with this filovirus vaccine. I was buying this pullback. I was looking for in the 20s, and then a rip to the 30s and higher. Took a small loss on there, paper cut. Added in 150 shares here because of this candle. Kind of dipped down and got bought up, but I was just struggling to get back over that VWAP, and I took a scratch trade on that. Wow, I traded so much today. AZRX, and it might not even be done. There might be more moves. AZRX, I had a feeling this was going to rip through the high because it had so much resistance here, pulled back, and then once it retested here at the open, I knew it was going to go past 81. 81 was the resistance level. I should have just held this position, but this, I remember when I was taking this trade, this was the time that PMCB was about to unhalt, so I just cut it there, and I had to go move my attention elsewhere. I was thinking about placing a stop underneath the VWAP. Thank God I didn't, because I would have took a loss there. But if I would have held through this pullback, I would have made some good profit on that. But yeah, 100, 200 shares is a very small size for a sub-penny stock. So that was that. But yeah, playing this breakout would have been a really good move right there, especially because you can see the increasing volume down here as it's approaching the 81 level. B-Way, traded a couple shares on B-Way. I was looking for the breakout here. I kind of FOMO'd into this. I took a scalp here, and then it kept going up, and then I FOMO'd back into it, and I lost what I made on that. And then I went in 20 shares for this breakout here after this candle was holding the levels above 1019. And so I bought at 1019. I was able to take it off at 1036, 1030. So about 12 cents a share. And so I made my money back on that. Oh no, I'm still red $2 on that stock. So red at $2 on that. VRPX. Oh yeah, I traded VRPX. I think I missed this one. Oh, I know. I think I talked about this. Yeah. Yeah, I did talk about this. The red to green move. That was a big move. I don't know why I didn't hold that longer. I mean, really, we could have gotten a rip past 39 for sure. With this kind of market, who knows? Didn't end up happening, but it is kind of holding this level. We might get a move up later in the day. I think we're going to have some action later in the day on SGOC, VRPX, or PMCB. So thank God I'm off from work today, so I will probably be trading more. Today, if I stop right now, I will be happy with the $56 win. My account's back to the highs. I made back my money from the other day where I lost 20. I went from up 25 to down 25 on a day. Made all that back and more, so I'm kind of happy with where I'm at. PMCB, here we go, getting some moves. Oh shit, here we go. We could be seeing $10 soon. This could be the start of the rally. I don't know if I want to keep recording this, because this could be epic. This could be epic. I haven't even eaten breakfast yet. It's 12 o'clock. I haven't eaten breakfast just because I'm so excited to trade today. I was really nervous pre-market because I knew today would be a big day and lots of opportunity and volatility. And I was nervous because I didn't want to take my first trade and be like so far underwater to where it kind of ruins my confidence. Because then the rest of the day I'm trading like a little like wimp. Like I'm not holding through, and I'm just like getting cut and chopped around. So I'm happy I took it slow in the beginning, and then when my setup showed up, I became aggressive. Like here, I was aggressive here and holding longer than I normally do, and was able to take a nice profit. All right, well, we'll see PMCB if I make more money on PMCB or lose everything on PMCB, which probably won't happen. I'm definitely going to take a lot of risk off for the rest of the day just because I don't want to lose what I have right now. But if I make some more on PMCB, I will probably make another video. But till then, I'll see you guys on the next recap, and I hope you guys did well today. Please comment down below how you guys did today, what kind of stocks you traded, and also leave a like for me. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.